Ma'am, ma'am, come here. Come here. I got to tell you something. Listen, divorce can be hard. Ooh, I'm telling you, it can be hard, but you can make it through. We're not promoting that. No, 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 we're not. But there's a lot of women that have been through one. Okay. And it's not always easy. So listen, I got a good one for y'all today. 5 ways to help you get through a divorce. 5 ways to help you get through a divorce, y'all. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. And we're about to have a conversation. Okay. We are about to have a conversation about how when you're going through a divorce, it's hard. Honey, I know it is. And I'm going to give you 5 ways to help you get through. I mean, we're not promoting divorces. We don't, because we do believe in love. Even the ones that have been divorced, you do believe one time. I don't know why I put up 5, but one time you do believe in getting married again, Okay, so to help you get through, I got 5 steps for you, okay? And it says, you don't need to look like what you are going through. Let me put my glasses on because I can't see. And remember, I'm not cross-eyed. It's the her or the glasses. Listen, these are 5 steps. These are five steps to let you know that you can get through a divorce. Okay? That we are not promoting a divorce over here. I'm just letting you know, because the people that have been divorced, we do want to marry again. We ain't rushing. I'm just saying Okay. So here are 5 steps to help you in a divorce. Okay. For one, you don't need to look like what you're going through. Okay. Remember that. You still get up. You still look good. You still, do what you have to do. Put on your makeup, because you're going to have to make yourself get up. Okay. You're going to go through it, but you still got to get up. And I remember this guy, right? We had, he knew I had got married or whatever. And he was like, yeah, Bernita, how are you and your husband doing? He had no idea. I was like, oh, we're going through a divorce. He was like, what? He was like, Bernita, but you don't even look like it. And I hope I can find a picture of how I was looking when I was going through a divorce. Okay. So you don't have to look like that. You still get up and you move around. Okay. You cry when you get home. Number 2. Okay. You cry when you get home and you let that out. You do the ugly cry. You go, baby, I was doing some ugly cries, man. I remember that. Okay. 3, have your certain people that you can truly trust around you. Okay. Have your certain people. At this time, it was my auntie. She was right. She was just right there. I mean, I could call her any time of the night and she would be right there. Yeah, she used to even come over here. Auntie, your cousin. I got a big cousin, right? My cousin, he used to check on me on a regular. Okay, that's because he was up here, and other people did too. But you have them special ones that was right there, like they was here, in it. Okay, then number 4, if you guys had a child together, love on your child. Their smile, their little touch, their little gesture will help you make it through. Honey, I'm telling you, My son was like at a young age, and I'm telling you, it seemed like he would just smile. He knew the right time to smile. He'd be like, I used to be like, oh my God. And then I just hug him and kiss him, and then I'll feel better. Okay. Number 5, keep it respectful. Okay. Keep it respectful around your kids. You know, you're going to do that for your kids' sake. Okay. You got to do it for your kids' sake. Now listen, sometimes you're going to want to do a Malcolm X. You might want to do. You might. This is for real. This stuff happens. But Martin Luther King is going to always be in your ear. He going to be saying, use your words. Use your words. Okay. Now, let me give you an example. My son, I remember this is when he done got older, y'all. So he got older, and this is him texting me now. Let me get this on. So when he got older and we had a little situation when he was getting dropped off one day. And so he said, and I know you guys have heard this in one of the videos. I can't remember what video it was. Maybe it was in the co-parenting video. And anyway, situation had went down. It wasn't nothing major, just some words probably said and all this stuff. He said, Mom, you should have used your Martin Luther King voice. And I said, listen, sometimes Malcolm X gonna come out, you know, because you can be nice and all that stuff. You know, we're not going to get all into that, but I'm just telling you how things can happen and how you can get through a divorce, you know, because it is women that need to know this stuff, and you get over it. You eventually get over it, you know, and you learn how to cope. You find your own ways how to cope, because you don't want to razzle the child up. You know, you may have some of them situations or whatever, and you don't want to razzle the child up. But like I said, Malcolm X gonna come out sometimes. I don't care what, you be trying your best, and then Martin Luther King gonna be in your ear. Use your words. Whoo, I'm telling you. And your kid, like I said, your kid, little gestures, them little smiles, they will push you through the hump, push you over the hump. Then you get over it. You know, it's kind of like the choo-choo train. I think I can. You know, you start, you be like, ooh, I think, and then you can. Okay, then you just make it on up that mountain and you be gone, honey. That's how you do it. All right. But y'all, thank y'all so much. Listen, that's all I got for y'all on that. I just wanted to talk about that. And I wanted to talk about that because I saw a video and I said, you know what? Some people need to know that you can recover. You can recover from a divorce. So anyway, y'all, that's all I have for that. But y'all, thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl and I am so grateful. Oh my God, I am so grateful. Thank y'all for watching. Okay. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken